Well, I think we're live, guys. This is amazing. We're back. Hope everybody's doing well. Squared Circle Uncensored here. Addis QD Circle U here on YouTube. Squared Circle Cards and Collectibles also on Instagram, guys. If you're joining us for the first time, thanks so much. Welcome in to the channel. So hopefully we get some more people in here. I'm going to actually make sure that this is working. But this is going to be a first. This is going to be something new that I'm going to try to do on the channel in a separate section. We're going to do kind of figure reviews that I figures really are awesome. Do live figure reviews. So let's hope everything is working fine. I'm going to check right now. And hopefully it comes up. I view the channel. Looks like we're live, so that's good. Video's working. I view the channel. Yeah, sounds good too. Perfect, excellent. So I'm happy about that. Now I'm going to share this on Instagram for all our Instagram followers out there, guys. If you haven't joined the Instagram, again, we're Squared Circle Cards and Collectibles. It's our main page. It really tries to focus on pretty much cards and collectibles, action figures, um, wrestling cards, Star Wars cards, everything and anything, guys. But I did want to just thank all of you if you're here and you haven't been around, because guys, I'm telling you, I've been on a super hiatus and I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. So hopefully we can do that here. Like I said, I'm going to try to post on Instagram so we get some more Instagram followers in here. I wanted to do this at 9 o'clock, but I had to do it. I had to cut it in half an hour short just because of life, guys. So things like this will happen from time to time on the channel as we go. But yeah, I think for now we're just gonna try to share this. Let's see if we can do this. I'm very bad at this stuff, so I think I got to delete this one. And we'll delete that one. We have to create a new one. But I have to get the link to this first. To get the link to this. But yeah, guys, we're going to be going soon. Well, there's nobody in here, so it's not bad. So I don't seem like a total dimwit. Oh, man. All right, here we go. I know I should have this all set ahead of time. And I did do most of the stuff ahead of time that I needed to do for the live stream. But then I got distracted with life, obviously. And when life comes in, it comes in, and you just gotta take it as it comes. So we're gonna do this. Tap here to join. And all right. Let's get this in here. And then I'll just do a we're live. We're live. All right. Beautiful. And then maybe I could put something like a YouTube. There we go. Cool. Sting theme music. There we go. Boom. To the story. And we're off. We're off. Okay, live. That only took, hey, we're only 3 to 4 minutes into this show, and there was only one slight snafu. So yeah, I want to get to start, guys. Even I understand there's probably not a lot of people going to be in the live stream tonight. Because we're kind of going to build this thing. But I think this is a very unique situation where we get to kind of open things together, look at figures together, critique them, and kind of go from there. And I think nobody's doing it right now. And I think this would be very fun. And this will just be live. We'll do live streams. We'll do live stream figure reviews, anything that's new, anything that I absolutely love that's coming out from Jazwares, Mattel, third-party company, whatever it may be. Maybe we'll even sprinkle in some G.I. Joes and Star Wars and all this stuff into these live streams, because I think it's going to be very interactive, and it can be very constructive also for the people that are working on these items as well. So that's what we want to do here with this show. Again, my name's Will. I got myself Hello, 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 hello. I hope everything is fine. So that lost connection to my mic. Uh-oh. I hope we don't have issues here. Let me check because nobody's in here. Oh, okay. Why would this be having issues? Why wouldn't it be having issues? Okay. Why would this be having issues? Okay, I think we're good. All right, cool. I guess we are good. Sorry about that again. I don't know why that says my browser cut off my mic for some reason. That was very odd. My mic is here. It's powered. It's ready to go. But anyway, I digress. So thanks for joining us. If you're joining us for the first time here, Squared Circle U. Again, I am Squared Circle CC. Squared Circle Cards and Collectibles is our Instagram page. We do a lot of stuff on Instagram. We do a lot of stuff on Whatnot. So we sell a lot of cards and stuff. But this is a new concept. So this is something I've been wanting to do for a while. And I want to do live figure reviews. Hey, we got 3 people in the live stream. That's cool. First time doing this. And I think what it'll have you guys will have an opportunity to see the figures up close. You got to talk, we can talk about them. We can talk what we like, what we dislike, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I also think this is going to be very constructive for the people that make these things as well. So Aew Jazwares, etc. Yeah, if you're in the live stream, I think, comments. Oh no, okay. So yeah, you guys can comment away and talk amongst yourselves, or if you want to say hello, definitely say hello. So again, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do these live figure reviews. At the Squared Circle U YouTube channel, okay, which is primarily a pro wrestling channel. This will be a subsection of it. Yeah, and then we'll go from there. You know us from our Cards and Collectibles page. Maybe we'll get some card stuff in here as well. I thought the setup went well. I thought, yeah, I don't know why my mic keeps going off, guys. I am so sorry about that. I have no idea why my mic would keep going off. I don't know. That is very odd. I can go into settings really quickly here. Hold on, give me a second, guys. I just want to make sure that my mic doesn't go off again. And I think that's why it's not. Here we go. That's why it's probably going off. All right. I had it set on my Logitech cam. That's the problem. And I think now we should be good. I hope. I don't know. Can you guys hear me in the chat? Alexis, thank you. What's up? You were good now? Does that even sound better? Let me bring up on my end too. Thanks for joining, obviously. So I want to get into the Stinger review. These Supreme figures, I never knew that they were going to come out. Oh yeah. Yeah, now the sound sounds great again. Okay, perfect. Awesome. So basically what we want to do is we want to get into the Stinger review. I don't know. I remember this was months back, guys, and maybe you can refresh my memory here. I don't even know now. Now I'm having a problem trying to get clear. Oh my God. This is crazy. I have to shut down my phone. Hold on, guys. Okay. So literally my sound from the YouTube. Oh my God, that was crazy. I've never experienced something like that. My sound from the YouTube channel on my phone was still on when the app wasn't even there. Again, I knew this was going to happen tonight. Technical difficulties, but thanks for sticking in with us. So yeah, the Stinger, I remember like I wanted it so bad, right? And it went on for pre-order like months ago. I don't even know when. What was this in maybe January? I don't even know, guys. In the chat, if you remember, please. You guys are gonna help me like with this because I don't know everything, all right? And my memory is getting worse as I get older. But so the Stinger kind of like
went on pre-order and sold out instantly, and everybody was pissed off. I was pissed off. I was like, damn it, we're never going to get a Stinger figure again, blah, blah, blah. Albeit they just announced Jazwares at STCC this past weekend that they're going to do like 50,000 Stings still. So, okay, we're going to get Stings. So we knew we were going to get them. But everybody was scared they would never find this one. And I thought Supreme was over too. And lo and behold, we found out that Supreme, I guess the Unrivaled Supreme collection is going to still be a part of their offering, which is great. But, yeah, I mean, I was so surprised. If you're not following him, check out Seth Bear over here on YouTube. He's got a great channel and he's got a great Instagram page. And I saw him post a video of it. Like he just popped into a Walmart and found this stuff. And so yeah, I mean, that's what I did. I popped into a Walmart. I literally showed them the barcode that I found online, and bam, they had 3 in the back. So guys, they are hitting Walmarts now. And, you know, we're going to go over, obviously, the boxed figure, and then we'll go over a little bit about the loose figure. And then, guys, if there you go. See, Alexis or Alex. I don't know. I think it's Alexis. I don't know. But anyway, they found 3 of them on Saturday. 3 to a case. This is the case count. 3 to a case. I mean, you got to have 2, right? I mean, I think you have to have at least 2. It's tough. I got one on eBay to try to make some costs back on this stuff. I try to do that sometimes when I can. I don't like to do it, but in this instance I did. But I think I may just delist it and actually open all 3. But we're gonna also bring in some of the other Stingers here as well, that Aew Jazwares AEW have produced. So we'll kind of compare and contrast and see really if you need 2 or 3 or how many of these do you really need. But my God, it's such a great figure. I love the screaming face sculpt. I mean, even in the packaging. I mean, we can get to the packaging first, obviously. You know, one thing I also want to just talk when we talk about packaging real quick. I did want to mention that they redesigned this stuff, and I'm very happy that they did redesign it. You can open it from the top or the bottom, and everything slides out now, so nothing is glued together, which is great. I don't think that was on the Pentas, but anyway, I have one open here. I can kind of show you that real quick. But this is a Walmart exclusive. You know, you can see this is typical Unrivaled Supreme Collection packages, albeit with the new inserts, which is great. So it can slide out. You're not destroying the box or anything like that. If you want to keep it and you want to resell, or if you want, I don't know, you're gonna resell it or you're gonna keep it mint on card one day. I don't know. I don't know. You're going to resell it, right? If you keep the box and you're displaying the figure loose, you're probably going to put it back in the box and then resell it. So anyway, we're very straight here too, guys. So typical style box. Other than that, you have the window box on this side. I love that they have the hands here. Obviously, they're all protected and everything like that. Those are the screaming hands, and you get the two additional face sculpts as well, which are great. I guess this is Series 5, number 8 of the line. I mean, God, it feels like they've been out for like 5 years. Obviously, you have the back of the packaging with Double or Nothing, image from Double or Nothing, and Stings match, Jacksonville, Florida. I do not remember who was in this match. I don't even recognize these knee pads, and that's what I'm saying. My memory is terrible when it comes to this stuff for AEW. So you got to check online, guys, or in the chat, help me out here. So if you know what this is depicting, which match of them. So 2 shirts, cloth goods as well. This is different because we've been getting a lot of the painted torso shirts for Stinger Supreme collection logo on there. And then, as I said, you got nothing on here, basically the legalese, and then small window box there. So what I wanted to show real briefly though with the packaging is I love that they're doing this now, and I don't know, I just love it regardless of I'm opening it or not, but even more so because I'm opening. So you have the bottom base here, and then everything else just slides out. So you're not destroying the box. You can keep the box. You can put the figure back in the box because the box looks beautiful, and I didn't like that on the past, so I got to give them credit for that. And then everything else has a little tray, the 2 window trays in there. And then obviously you have your base here. One of my window trays are out because I do not know what I'm going to do. I wanted to keep one of these mint on card or mint in box, but I want to open 2, I think. So I may have to keep all 3. But that's just, I wanted to show you guys the new inserts and stuff in the packaging. So anyway, let's get back to the review. We'll put Stinger back here for reference, and we'll go for accessories first. Guys, I'm not a big hands or articulation guy, so when we do these reviews, I mean, I'll bend the figure and stuff, but let's be real. Unless you're doing the Scorpion Deathlock, you're probably not going to move Sting in some weird way. Maybe I don't know, but we'll go over the accessories first. So he's got this really nice cloth goods pleather style entrance jacket with the Sting logo on the back there. Nice Sting logo there in the red. I do have a great camera setup here, guys, too, so you're going to get a lot of detail here when you see this stuff on your screen. I do like the design on this. You do have some also stitching here and kind of like nice stitching work on the wrist here, part of the sleeve. That's really nice too. Looks like it's double stitched, raised. And then obviously you have that kind of same thickness on the collar as well. Nice double stitching. So again, doesn't feel super flimsy, you know? I mean, it's not like, you know, some of the Mattel stuff feels like you could just like tear it right apart, which I know you can't, but like this is pretty cool. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, a lot of people, and we can, you know, we're going to go over obviously the comparison robe here. So, you know, a lot of people don't like soft goods, but I don't like these because the restrictions they have, you know. So I don't know. It's your cup of tea, right? I mean, you gotta really like, you know, you gotta just do what you like. So we're gonna bring the figure into here while we go over the rest of the accessories. So you got the hands again. You're gonna get hands. I mean, God, I don't know, but you know, you're gonna get beat 'em up hands. You're gonna get grabby hands. You're gonna get fist hands, and you're gonna get the woo hands, and you're gonna get the bat hand, and their hands. I don't know how many freaking hands you need on a figure. Give me woo hands and give me some open hands, and that's all I need. I don't need fisty hands and stuff. But anyway, that's me. You got the bat. It's basic, you know, in black. You got a little bit of this kind of, I don't know if you guys, it's gonna focus, may not. I may have to do something like that, but yeah, it's got a little bit of this kind of embossed or kind of, I don't know, molded, like this molded grip on it, which is cool. But black bat, a little bit indent on the top too, so to resemble an actual baseball bat. So that's cool. Attention to detail, whatever. It's a bat. We'll go over. It's so funny because this is my favorite head sculpt, obviously, of the 3. I think they're great, but we'll save the best for last because I think the mask is my favorite thing of this figure. Like the Stinger mask is so fun. So anyway, all right. So we got the 3 head sculpts here. Here's the first one. So you know, it's not bad. I think my lip paint is a little off. You know, I think the lip paint is a little off. I think I could probably get some more light on it right there. Yeah, there actually. See, there you go. Move my light back a little bit there. Let me get it up in here. So yeah, it's not bad. I think, but like again, my lip paint is a little bit off, but not terrible. I don't know if I like that, how it's kind of skin here, but no, that would be accurate. I mean, he's not going to paint up into that area. I don't think he does though. So you know, he's going to have a little skin show in there as well. So it's not a bad one. It's like a snarling look, a snarling Sting. I don't know. That's not bad. Not bad. I think it looks good. This one's great. But again, the tempo on it is kind of off. It kind of makes him look, and again, it's like red because that's what he had on his lips. I'm sorry. I know I'm very close to the camera, but if you can see very closely, that red is a little off on the lips. I think it's raised a little too much and it makes it look a little off and odd. Other than that though, from afar, I mean, you can see that, man. Even the definition and the structure and the face when you turn it sideways to sideways, I mean, that looks like Sting. I mean, there's no doubt about it. No doubt about it that looks like Sting. So I really do like this one. Again, you have the kind of paint that goes, I guess, to the ears now, on the ears, around the ears, but not really. I don't know what they were doing here. They just hit a few spots. They missed a few spots. They left the ear undone. Very weird. But again, I don't know. On this one, the ear was not done. Oh, sorry guys. So on this one, as you can see, the ear is not done. And then on this one, for some reason, the ear is done around the ear, but not in the middle of the ear. So I have no idea. I don't know, guys. Beautiful head sculpts regardless. You're always going to have not perfection, in this stuff. And then my favorite thing is this. This is so cool. I just don't, oh my God, it's so cool. I love that they did this. I mean, he's been he's been doing this in crowds for a long time. And nobody has thought, I don't think, unless chat, you can let me know or leave a comment below. I do not think anybody has ever done this with a Sting figure. Given him the fake mask to put on the head. So you can kind of put him in the crowd or put him in those situations where you can have a multitude of these. You can have a ton of fake Stings. This is the funnest thing about this. Again, I like world building. In any figure line, what I want to do is I want to world build. I want the figures to come to life. I want to do things with them, right? In the dioramas, in the displays and whatnot that we have, right? And I love this world building aspect that they do here. You get 3 of these, you get 3 of these masks, you can put them on any of your figures and they can all be Stings. You can put them on, anyway. So, I mean, it's fun. It's fun. I love this. This is a fun addition to this figure. And again, the sculpts are great. So that's a little bit about the accessories you get with Sting. And then we'll take a look at the figure right now. Again, I'm going to try to make these too long, an hour or under, guys, on these live streams. I don't want to go too long. And I know we had a lot of technical difficulties and we're actually getting into the, kind of the, 22-minute mark here. So I do want to make these shorter. Here's the figure itself. It does look a little like my images look dark. I may have to get another light in here too. I think I have a camera mount light that I may have to put on the camera to do these reviews. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that the actual lighting is too dark here? Maybe I have to adjust it a little bit more. I have a ton of lights here. It's just a matter of finding the right angles, I know I've read a lot about it, but I want to make sure it's like awesome for you guys here. And I also want to put this down here for now as well. All right. So here's the Stinger in all his glory. I mean, this head sculpt is amazing. It looks good. Okay, cool. Again, it could just be muted on my end. They tend to do that sometimes. But this head sculpt, for the purpose of the figure, I'm just going to take it off because I think this thing needs to be like super up close. This sculpt is Jesus. I love it. I love there's so much like great subtle airbrushing on the face. Like it's, obviously during the match or at, while he's in the match, and there's kind of areas where the paint's kind of like airbrushed off. And I mean, they did a really good job on this face, guys. I love it. And it's not like cartoony, right? It's like real. And that's the one. Thanks, Armac. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you popping in too. And that's what I love about these figures. I think Jazwares, and we're going to throw in some WWE Mattel stuff too. The realism on these Jazwares figures are incredible. I mean, even just with the hair too, the texture in the hair. I do wish, and they do have a little highlighting in there too. It's not that, it could just be actually the shadow. Like, it could be shadows from the sculpted the sculpted nature of the hair. But man, even if they put a little brush in there, it would have looked even better. But I mean, come on, it looks great. This sculpt is amazing. This head scan is amazing. I don't think, if you're not going to have him in this sculpt, then why get the fucking figure then? This is explicit language on this channel. All right, so let's also look at Stinger from the head to toe. I love this torso and body choice for him, and I think they did a great job. I like this torso and body choice is perfect. I mean, this is modern day Sting. I mean, he's a little bit more beefed up, obviously, right? I mean, but I felt that they nailed it. I don't know if I'm very happy with this. I'm not dissatisfied with it. I mean, look at even the back. He's even got like almost a weathered looking back, like an older gentleman would have. You know, like I love it. I love the thickness of his legs. I think his proportions are on point. You know, he's not like obviously fat, but he's not like, you know, he's like getting older, you know, but he's still big and like menacing. And I, you know, like I like it. I like the upper torso choice too, because that kind of brings it all out. It kind of defines him from top to bottom. I really love it, man. This figure is probably the best Sting figure of all time. I know that I know they have some more coming out. But right now, I'd have to say, just even having this in hand, this is probably the best Stinger figure of all time. Um, it's just incredible. Even when you get into the very simplistic nature of the tights that they chose for him, because obviously Sting is not, I mean, he's in the black and white gear. Some of his gear is obviously a little bit more detailed than others, but this is kind of his base gear. And they even did a very good job at just, you know, nice hit on the boot with the logo, with the Scorpion logo. I mean, you know, and again, you get all this texture in the boots and in the tights, and you get the padding, you know, and that's what the sculpt and the texture, and you could see how the light shines just even on the boots and stuff, you know. I mean, it's a situation where because there's so much sculpt there, yeah, just like it kind of brings in shadows and stuff, and I really like that in my wrestling figures. But yeah, just putting him down, guys, like putting this guy down, and he's a little loose, okay? I do want to, I do, look, guys, I am the most legit guy ever, but that's a lot, that's a little loose for me, okay? I don't want my figures that loose, but I can deal with it, right? And you just put him down, right? And you don't have to do much with this guy. We do need it. RMAC is right. We do need a sleeveless Sting too. That would be awesome. They're coming out with a few. They're coming out with a few of the like the Blade Runners version. They're gonna come out with some like, you know, Surfer Sting looks soon. So I'm you know, the SDCC stuff. Maybe we'll go over there. Well, maybe we'll, before we pop off, maybe we'll just review some of the Jazwares stuff that's coming out, because having this figure in hand is like, and we're gonna get to this another day too. We're gonna, in a comparison, they're up in their game, man. Jazwares doing a great job right now for wrestling figures, guys. I mean the Ultimates are great, don't get me wrong. I love the Ultimates. I love what Mattel does, but this stuff is amazing. And again, you just don't need to do much with him, you know. And he looks good. He just looks good standing there. You know, he just looks freaking awesome. You know, you don't need to do much with this guy, man. You keep I wanted to keep this in here, but where's it's this end. You just put the, you know, there's not much. Like, you don't have to do much with this guy. You know, you can get the baseball bat. That's weird. I don't know why it's not holding in there as good as it was. But you know, you take this guy off, right? And then you snap it on. Boom. Right? And then it's just easy. With this kind of a figure, there is a little bit of a joint situation that I want to attest to too. If you could see this, but I don't know. The joints are a little bit unpolished in areas. They just have to polish the joints a little bit better. But I'm okay with that. I do like the ratcheted stuff. So, you know, ratcheted joints are great. They got them all on here. So again, you know, you kind of like, you know, you put him just in a pose. And he just looks great. I mean, you know, I could do a better job than that if I took my time a little bit, but you know, he just looks great. You know, it's a great looking figure. So I do want to just show you real quick what else I have in comparison before we move on. Love the figure. So let's go to the first one. I think this was the first AEW one. This was the I don't know, unrivaled collection, unmatched. I don't even know. I don't even remember, guys. In the chat, you let me know. I think this was the unmatched. Um, I don't know what series, but it was unmatched. So you can see, I'm not going to take this jacket off because it's so tough to get off. It's so tough to get off these figures. But the jacket was nicely detailed. You know, nice sculpted jacket. I don't mind sculpted stuff, but you can't do anything with this thing. You know, like you can't. This thing sucks, right? So restrictive of what you can do with the figure. So I liked it. I'm glad that we got a little less detail. Again, you can get it's a little less detail. You don't get buttons, you know, you don't get these sculpted looks like on the straps, like, you know, you can't get that in soft goods, but so it's a sacrifice, right? You do I did not see this, guys. So oh my gosh, look at this. So okay. You see that there's a lot of this like stitching and embroidery looking stuff going on in this sleeve, right? They actually do have that in this sleeve too. And it's very difficult to see, but if I can get it up close, I don't think I will be able to, but you can see it's in there. And again, I don't know if it's going to focus. It is in there. You can see it in the light. So there is design work in that sleeve as well. Like, see the cross? That's crazy. And I wish it popped a little bit more, you know, but it's there. You know, maybe they needed to just use a little, I don't know, a little color on that, but that's cool. So I didn't even see that in the beginning. And that's something just comparing, like I said, something that's sculpted, molded, and you have that design in here. So, I mean, there's no comparison. You're going to have, I think, the better arms on this. I think the legs are probably all pretty much close to reuse. It kind of looks like that. I mean, he had a nice scorpion design on his boot there as well. You know, in hand, obviously, I don't think you can go wrong. I love this sculpt. Probably one of the best Stinger face sculpts we've ever got. So I don't like, again, you could probably swap these. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Boom. Look, that just came right off. You could probably do something like that. And then now we're kit bashing, right? Now we're like, okay, I have a body here. What can I take off? What do I want to put on, right? And then you can mix and match. And that's what this line's all about. It's all about world building, right? It's all about mixing and matching. You got a few loose figures, and that's cool. So you can do that. You can do all that. But this is the original head sculpt for this figure. I'll probably keep it on here for you now, or I'll sell this. But it's still a great figure, and it still holds up. The problem with this figure, though, even taking it out of my display case where it was perfectly posed, this thing, man, with the jacket, does not like to stand a lot. And it's all right. I'm not saying it's terrible, but it's like, you know, it'll fall probably. Does it? Did it come with two bats? I don't know. Am I missing something? I saw one with this hand. Brooklyn, maybe he's being a Brooklyn Joker. That's what he's being. I wish my Sting came with two bats. I think it's the same bat. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same bat. I can see it from here. So like, it's difficult to pose these guys, man, when it's live. See this is what you want. We want the true experience. You don't want this whole video edited stuff, man. You want the live, in color, all the trials, all the tribulations we go through. So now we have this one. This was another, I don't know if, again, was it unmatched, guys? I don't know, unrivaled, but this was the Darby Allin face paint. So you got another Stinger figure here. Again, it's got just a painted shirt, you know, molded. You could see the kind of, they even did a great job, and I think people don't recognize this. So you could see his tights underneath here. There's a shirt. There's like almost one of those under this shirt, which is crazy. It's just super detailed. I got glue on mine, obviously, but that's a factory error. But again, just a really nice Sting. And if you hold both of them up, I mean, You know, it looks like a lot of similarities. You don't have you have pinless joints on the new one, obviously. Right, you got the pinless arms as well. I do not like the pins. They should just do away with the pins, guys. I don't like them. I like the seamless look. And other than that, obviously you have this is probably almost the same. No, this is a new torso. Yeah, you pretty much all new. For the Supreme Stinger. Yeah. Still great figures. And I think I don't know, man. Jazwares has been killing the Sting figures. Look at how cool that Sting. That's another one. Boom, you could just stand right there. That looks like a great figure. You know? Great Sting. Stands perfect. And then just for comparison's sake, we're going to throw in the Darby. I got a Darby out here because why not, right? You want to get the size comparisons with Darby here. The Darby Allin here. This is the first one ever. I think this is the first numero uno. But still, guys, this is like this has got to be like a 5-year-old figure. 5-year-old figure. This thing looks great. I never even took the plastic out. It just was right on display, guys. I pulled it out of my display case. So I have 2 rooms. This is going to be my review room. It's where I also do my Whatnot live streams for cards. And I'm going to be actually doing action figure live streams on Whatnot soon as well. So check that out at SQD Circle CC. But that's the Darby. So you can get a little reference of what Darby looks like next to Sting. They look great. I mean, what more can you ask for? Great figure. And now this is a little preview for before we go today. This figure, oh my God, is amazing. I don't really want to do anything with this figure today. I want to say that maybe we'll get to it next time. But my God, this is the best Jeff Hardy figure that has ever been produced. I don't know what Jazwares is doing. The chair is just amazing. This was a $19.99 figure in Walmart that I found. I mean, this is crazy. This is value. Oh my God. I love this stuff. Obviously the chair works. I can never get these chairs to work. I'm terrible at getting these chairs to work. What are you talking about? Terrible. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to fold it up before I break the whole damn thing. Because I know that's what's going to happen. I'm going to break the damn thing. There you go. I don't know. How do I fold it up? That's how I fold it up. I'm just gonna fold it up so I don't break it. But again, you get the chair with the Hardy, and I don't want this to turn into a Jeff Hardy stream. I thought the Mattel Jeff Hardy was good. We'll bring the Mattel Jeff Hardy out that's the Ultimate Edition one for comparison purposes. This is amazing. This head sculpt's amazing. This figure is incredible. So, I mean, you look at what Jazwares is offering right now. He may be a little tall. I don't know. I don't know his exact height, but he may be a little tall. So that's maybe something that they still have to work on. But he's coming next, guys. So that's kind of where we are. We had a great SDCC. I thought there was a lot of great reveals from both companies, Mattel, Jazwares. Everybody did an incredible job. There were things I liked, and then there were things I disliked. But I think we're going to keep that for another stream. And yeah, this is it. This is our new format. I think it'll be fun when we get more people in here. You guys can obviously comment below if you're joining us afterwards. We're Squared Circle Uncensored here, okay, on YouTube. Squared Circle Uncensored. At SQD Circle U on Instagram. And we also have our cards and collectibles page where we can, you can buy cards, collectibles, all that jazz at SQD Circle CC, guys and gals. And that's it. Hopefully you have a good time. Obviously, like, comment, and subscribe to the page. We want to do these reviews more often. I hope you guys enjoyed this comparison, this live review of the AEW Unrivaled Supreme Collection Sting. It's Sting! And until next time, we'll be back, and we'll see you soon, guys and gals. Later.